Hello there, I am Fendrenner and I am the uploader of this mod. Oh, it's not really a mod, it's a patch. Here is then a quick guide, I hope it's going to be quick, on how to install these armours. Now, this is my suggested way of doing this. Okay, you don't have to do this. We're going to be doing this in two parts. We're going to be manually downloading and extracting the files. Don't panic. And then we're going to install everything using your mod manager of choice. Doesn't matter which one you use, whichever one you're comfortable and happy with, use that. I personally am quite happy using Vortex. Okay, so there are 17 outfits here. 17. So that's just off the base outfits, 34 files to download. Right, what we're going to do first of all then is we're going to go into File Explorer. Okay, now I've already created a folder. You call it what you want, doesn't matter. Just create a blank folder. I've created mine, DX Armours Let's Merge. Okay, and I've created a subfolder in it called Data, because that's where you're going to extract everything, and that's the folder we're going to work on. Okay, important. Right, so get that done and then go back to my mod page. So I'm gonna highlight a few of them first of all. We're gonna start with something that's simple and easy to install. So the first one is going to be the Necromancer robes. It's the newest one and it's the easiest one. So let's get these tabs opened. So we've got the original and CBBE. So original first of all, DX Necromancer robes UMP. Okay, I love that. Can't say enough about this particular armor. I love it. It looks stunning in game. It's fantastic. Right, now I have picked and downloaded the enchanted versions. So you're going to want to pick one from these top 3 files, and it depends on your system which one you're going to pick. So pick the one that is relevant for your system and click manual download. Make sure you've got any additional requirements. So click download and then download the file. So we can close that window now. We're done. And we'll go on to the Necromancer robes SSE CBBE body slide conversion. Okay, and we'll click files, and we only want this top file, this first one here, and again manual download. Okay, now that both files have downloaded, we're going to want to extract them again, so it can be a manual thing. So double click on the first one, which is the Necromancer robes UMP. It's very important we do the UMP files first, because the CBBE files will be overwriting and replacing some of these files. Okay, so we just highlight everything in our zip thing and drag it into data, and that will extract it into the data folder. Okay, once that's done, we can now delete that zip folder. We don't need that anymore. And then we can open the CBBE one. So double click on that, open there. So again, highlight everything and drag it into the data folder. Okay. Now File Manager will pop up with a message to say you've got duplicate files with duplicate names. What do you want to do with them? Well, what we're going to do with them, we are going to replace the files in the destination, because we do not need or want the UMP files. We want the newer, flashier CBBE files. Okay, so again, they're now installed, and we can highlight the zip file and we can get rid of it. Right, so the next one that we'll look at, because it's a slightly more complicated install, okay, because it has the additional themes, we're going to look at the Seller's Tarot outfit, Witch of the Black Rose. So we want the original UMP and the CBBE files. Okay. So the first thing we're going to want to do then is download the right file. So we've got the Seller's Tarot outfit, Witch of the Wild. Now we're using the Seller's Tarot cloth outfit main file. Okay, so that one. So again, we want manual download. What we also need from here is the arcane theme. So again, manual download. The Blizzard theme, manual download. The Gothic theme, manual download. The Inferno theme, manual download. You don't need the original theme. You don't need to download this as it's already included with the standard download. And then you also want to download the Passion theme. So again, manual download. Now that you've downloaded all of those, you don't need anything else. You can close there. And we can go on to the SSE CBBE version. Okay. Now this is important that you pay attention or have read what you need to do. Okay, because it's not entirely straightforward. It is, but some people are not comfortable with fiddling in the directories, and that's fine. That's understandable. It's not, if you're not comfortable with it, you're not comfortable with it. But I hope that this makes you more comfortable and you understand what you do. Okay, so we're going to go into the files section. Okay, and because we downloaded the cloth plugin before, we're going to download the first file here. DX Sellers Tower Outfit, Witch of the Black Rose, SSE Bodies, SSE CBB Body Slide, Cloth. What we're also going to need is we're not doing them. Okay, we're going to go to the optional files and the cloth plugin all themes. So we download that, manual download. So in your download folder, you should just have everything for the Seller's Tarot outfit. Okay, so what we need to start with first is this UMP file. So we double click the UMP file and we're going to open that, and we're going to again drag it on to the data folder. Right, everything extracted. We can now delete the UMP file. Now I'm deleting everything as I go because it keeps everything organized. So the next thing then is we want the DXL's Tarot outfit, the CBBE. So we double click and we'll extract that into there as well. So again, it will come up and say the destination has 13 files of the same name. So you want to click replace the files in the destination, and then we can delete that file. Okay, the next one then is the cloth plugin, all themes. So double click, open, drag into the data folder, and again replace the file in the destination, and then we can delete that file. Now, to get these additional themes installed, double click Arcane Theme, click open. Okay, you'll see as you open it, we're going to need to navigate down to the correct directory. So if we double click Textures, DX, Seller's Tarot. So as you can see, it's got all the various files here. Now if we just extract them into the data folder, it's not going to work. Okay, so this is the Arcane theme. So we need to go to Data, Textures, DX, Seller's Tarot, Arcane, and then you're going to extract all those into that directory. Okay, so now we've done that for the Arcane theme. we need to get rid of that to keep everything organised, and we'll go to the Blizzard theme next. You can do exactly the same as what you've done, but we'll navigate to the Blizzard directory. So textures, DX, Sellers Tarot, and everything's there. So data, textures, DX, Sellers Tarot, Blizzard, and then extract all those files to this Blizzard folder. Okay, so that's 2 done. So you're going to need to want to repeat it for all 3, the remaining 3. Okay. Okay, the next one that I'm going to highlight to look at is the DX Druid armor. So again, we want the original Deserter X UMP files and the Docteure and Jeir CBBE conversions. And again, this one does require us to do a little bit of faffing around. But again, it isn't scary. As you saw with the Sellers Tower outfit, it's not hard to do. Okay, so we're going to go into the Files tab, and we're going to download the main file. So manual download. You're going to download the Druid Armour Arctic theme, manual download, and the Druid Armour Tropical theme. My personal favourite, I have to say. I think it's fantastic. Okay, and again, manual download. Then we're going to go to the DX Druid Armour CBBE body slide with physics. Click on Files. Okay, what you're going to need to download from here, very specifically, is this file. DX Druid Armour CBBE body slide standalone themes. Okay, so again, manual download. It's the only one you need off this page. Right, once everything has downloaded then, so we're going to do what we've done with the previous ones. So we're going to extract the UMP armour first of all. Okay, so the next one then we need is the CBBE body slide standalone themes. So we'll open that, open, and again we will drag that into the data folder, and again it will come up again and say we need to replace some files. What do you want to do? So there we go, we've got 22 files with the same names, so replace the files. Well, they've been replaced. Right, what you need to do now is go back to the DX Druid Armour page on the Nexus mods. Okay, but what we're interested in is this article here, which is how to use Druid Armour alternate themes, tropical and Arctic as standalone. Okay, right, so we should have manually downloaded, and we're going to manually unpack these files now. Okay, so it says manually download Tropic and Arctic themes, which we've done. Unpack using 7-zip or WinZip, whatever you prefer. WinRAR, I got WinRAR, I've got 7-zip installed as well. Now we only need the textures folder. Okay, we're going to start with the tropical theme. Okay, so open textures, because that's all there is, the textures folder. Okay, so we're going to navigate the whole folder, and we're just going to extract it right here, right there, right now. Okay, so you've now got a list of the extracted texture files. I hope you're not panicking, because this isn't difficult again. So we'll just get rid of the tropical, because that's what we've extracted. We don't need that anymore. Right, so we will just make the window a little bit smaller so that we can see what we need here. We'll just resize it so we can see what it does. So it says we can delete leggings C from the additional themes because they're not needed. So we'll get rid of leggings C. So highlight it, delete, it's gone. Okay, so it says we need to rename them as follows. So DX underscore Druid underscore accessories summer tropical. So that's this file here to start with. Okay, so hit F2, go to the end and type in summer tropical as it says there. Okay, now if you want to highlight, you can copy that. Yeah, okay, so you've highlighted it and you've renamed it. So that is now renamed as that. So you need to do it for all the files that it states here. Okay. Okay. So we're just down to the last one there, which is that one. Make sure with these that end in that have got the underscore N or the underscore M. As you can see from here, that their extension stays at the end. Okay. So that's done. So we've renamed everything now. So what you now need to do, okay, as we've renamed them, that's the tropical folder. So we're just going to drag it directly into the textures DX Druid folder. So if we do that, so we'll do copy them, all them, cut them off, data, textures, DX, Druid, okay, and paste them into here. So go back to your merge then, and you do exactly the same for the Arctic theme. It says very specifically you only need the textures folder. Okay, so from the Arctic folder, so you would navigate again to textures DX Druid, and again extract everything here, follow the instructions and rename as it says again. So delete the leggings C and rename everything according to what you see here. Okay, and then drag them all into the folder, so into the data, textures, DX, Druid. So just drag everything into there, and Bob's your uncle, job's good. And you can delete that. Okay, so you don't need to do that for everything else. If it's got additional themes, they will be noted here. Make sure you follow any instructions. Okay, once you've downloaded and installed everything, slowly working down your list and making sure everything is correct, you need to then manually download mine. Okay, manual download. And it'll come say, oh yeah, you need all this. Well, you've got all that because you've just downloaded it. Okay, so download it again. And we'll extract that, open it, and again extract everything into the data folder. It will not ask you to overwrite anything, and then delete. Right, go into the data folder now. You may delete all the ESP files that you don't need. You do need mine, which is DX Armours CBBE. So delete all the unnecessary ESP files. Okay, what you now need to do is we now need to add all of this to an archive. So highlight the whole lot, right click. Now I'm using WinRAR. Okay, so we're going to add to archive. So I've highlighted everything, right click, add to archive. Okay, call it, I'm going to keep it the same name, DX Armours CBBE. Okay, and click enter, and it'll compact everything. Okay, once everything has been zipped together, you need to install it. So I'm going to use Vortex, as I say, because that is the mod manager that I am comfortable using, and it's what I'm happy to use. So we're going to Vortex, and we will click on mods. At the bottom here, it should have a drop files section. If it doesn't, there will be an arrow at the bottom here. Click that and it will bring that up. Okay, go into your directory where the zip file is, and drag it into Vortex and just drop the file. And it will say importing file. Now it will show up in your downloads once it's imported. So there we go, it's now showing in the downloads tab. So you need to install it, enable it, and then deploy as you would with any other mod. Okay, I'd like to show you how to do it with Mod Organizer 2, but I don't use Mod Organizer 2. So I'm sure those of you that do use Mod Organizer will know how to do it. Okay. Right, I do hope that video has helped some of you out. If you're maybe getting a little bit confused or struggling about how best to install and use this particular mod. Okay, well, happy modding, folks, and happy playing Skyrim. And again, thanks for watching the video, and thank you for having a look at my mod. Cheers. And I'd have to say at the end, a big thank you really to Deserter X for the original Armours, and to Docteure and Jeir for their superb CBBE conversions. Thank you to all of you. Take care.